m- to my lovely lighthouse. I am Astralight, and I'm so happy that you are here with me at this time. I'm so honored, so very honored. I It's March, like 18th, 17th. I'm so losing track of time. I so wanted to do this lovely moment at the beginning of the full moon, and I was really feeling all that full moon energy, and it just really was telling me to just be more gentle with myself, sit back a little bit. I was all in my creation station motion. I have some lovely news to share today. I am opening up my sacred moment to walk with you on your spiritual journey. It's a 6 week opportunity for us to be with each other. And I'm just making it where it's about you. You are creating this moment as we go along. I have the basic structure, but I know that everyone is so unique. And I'm just excited. And there will be more about this information tomorrow. So if you're watching this now, you've gotten like a sneak preview of this lovely moment that is about to be. So tomorrow I will be opening my doors, and so go inside of my website, Just Be Today. You will see all of my information down below in the description box. Just be, I just want to be present to all of the awakened spiritual soul seekers, I like to call it. All of this Renaissance energy is just flowing so deeply and so strong. And it's like a big wave that is flying and flowing. And I'm so aware of it. I've been so in tune to it, present to the joy of it since about, I say, June of 2012. Yeah, yeah. So, like I always say, go check out my Lionsgate moment. You will see the fire was just so. Just like do it. It's time. It's time. It's time. What is called like that? Take baby steps. Be slow and steady. Be gentle with yourself. A lot of self nurturing, and that only brings up what is coming to be, what is coming to become. I like to say. So I have become who I'm supposed to be, and all of this lovely energy that's brought me to this lovely energy and the Sacred Chakra Spiral for March. It is now during just like the new moon that's coming upon us on the 21st, and that is all. Oh, Waka is always talking. He is so lovely. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. He's like Aries fire. Bring it on. It's time. It is so overdue time. So I like to tap into the magical flow of our sacredness. And our ancestors, we receive messages from them. And all the masters and all the loved ones, no one ever dies. Everyone is still present with us. So we just tap into the vibrational energy flow. It's like, mm, I like to say we are co creating, co collaborating, and it's a deep, deep, deep love for each other. We all are on a special journey, a unique journey with ourselves first. I am you, you are me, but my energy flow has been a magical energy flow, and I just want to share all of the loveliness with you. And so that's why the Sacred Chakra Spiral came. And I like to say that it's a way for us to walk through our energy field, which is our 7 chakras. And in the other videos down below, you'll see more. You'll hear me talk more, but I just kind of want to like dive into the Sacred Chakra Spiral energy, because I know that this energy is just going to be magnificent, abundant, beautiful, lovely, nurturing, all that we have been wanting. If we tap in now, just tap in, just hear yourself, feel yourself, And I always say, know yourself, know thyself. So I use seven decks for this lovely moment. And I start with the root chakra, which is grounding and it's beautiful red. And then I go to the sacral, which is a lovely orange, which is what's actually my favorite, my absolutely favorite chakra. And when I go there, I know that that's where gifts are. That's where we become where we our mother's nurturing love for us, and we are the seeds from all of that beautifulness. So then I go to well, so that's the first, second, and the third chakra would be our solar plex, and that is a beautiful yellow. And I like to say the sun, it's bright, it is like power, let's do it. It's like, yeah, let's have fun. But it's also where I get lots of beautiful messages, my inner wisdom. It's like an inner wisdom. It's like you can feel it when it's like, for me, I personally, it beats like a drum and when something exciting is about to happen. But when something doesn't feel right, it just tightens up. And it's kind of like, oh, you might need to stop and breathe. Something. Okay, okay, I got that. Love it. Love the messages of the solar plex. So that is a beautiful yellow. And then we pop over. I don't pop to the heart because I save that at the very end because I like to weave. I say intertwine and weave all of the chakras together. So I'm going to go skip the heart and go right up to the throat chakra. That is where we speak our truth. We say what we mean to say and want to say. And yes, Waka is like saying it so right, Waka. Thank you for that confirmation. Yes, and that was something that came in the Lionsgate energy flow back in June, that I was speaking upon. And from that message, I've just carried that with me. Oh, yes, all the way through this moment. And so much beautifulness has come from that. For such deepness of me becoming who I truly am has come from me speaking it out loud and saying it out loud. So that's a beautiful indigo color blue, and turquoise. It could also be turquoise, which is a lovely. Um, and so when we're gonna go right to the pineal, and this is where our third eye is, and it's number 5, and it's like a lavender. It could be like a amethyst, and I like to say confidence is amethyst. So this is my other mind. My mind's eye is like I all knowing, all seeing. When you open your pineal, you will feel it. You will experience the magic of who we truly are and how we really can use our pineal as we walk in our lovely days. Just a beautiful compass, navigational piece. We're so amazing. We're just so amazing beings. And the beautiful, so then I go right to the crown, and the crown is number 7. So number 6, number 7, and that's the crown. Oh, yes, yes, and yes. And that is the white crown all of the divine. I am divine, and that is our God within, and it comes all the way through us, and it's all who we are, and it comes all the way through us, and we sit with this in our day. Bring this in through your day. We are divine beings, and we were not taught that, we were not told that, but when we discover that, it is the magic. It is the magic. And you hear me say that word a lot, magic. So this is a magic moment time for us to embrace. So I will always say I want to dive right in, but I wanted to always get right to. So I'm going to number 7. So I'm going to weave all the beautiful rainbow of our chakras, and I'm going to weave that and interweave that, braid it, weave it, and I'm going to pop into my heart. And this is where I land, and this is where I begin, and this is where I start my morning every day. This is where I sit. This is my compassion, my love, and it's a green, beautiful emerald colored. And I like to say where I sit is on the ocean all the time. So the sea blue, like bring it on, bring me the ocean, bring me the sea, and that's what's bring happy and calm and peace in my world, in my life. So I like to say when we are all aligned in our chakras and our chakras are running smoothly and feeling good, and everything is in alignment and balanced, and it's just a golden time to be aware of that now. because it's, you know, to find peace with yourself, it's key. To find happy with yourself, it's key. Yes, so I am going to say I use 7 different decks, and I'm going to start with the root chakra. And I have gone ahead and did some shuffling, and I called the ancestors in. And this is a very um, sacred time that we are in right now, that I know. And I am very honored. You know, you'll hear me say it a lot. I'm honored that you are here. I'm honored that you are here. I wanted to do this lovely moment on my phone, but I realized that I have, um, that's a whole nother world. It's a whole nother world when you do things with technology. So I'm going to do that tomorrow as tomorrow, you know, today I'm going to start here, begin where I left off. I'm so comfortable doing it on the computer. But it will be a new adventure for me this year. Everything's going to be a new adventure. This whole moment has been a new adventure. Okay, so let's start with the root chakra. And I chose to use, and look how lovely beat up this this box is. I chose to use this lovely deck, Guarding of Wisdom, because I felt as if we need all of the magical, what do you call it? All of the magical wisdom that we can get, and the pearls of wisdom that we can get from our guardians and our ancestors. So I really, and I like that that box is red, and so it's just kind of synchronicity. So I will start and just kind of bring in a little crystal bowls and kind of center my energy flow, center the flow of what's about to be. So I have 7 different decks, and I'll go through each deck, and I'm going to do an intuitive reading. And then when you visit me again for the second part, another video, I'm going to be doing the words of what the artists and the spiritual artists, authors, should I say, authors and artists have chosen. So it takes a long time. So I have to go in and bookmark and all of that loveliness. And I would rather just keep the intuitive channeling flow go for the first video. And yeah, so let's dive in. Just play this just for just a sec. This is something that I do in the morning time. I take time to use my singing bowl. And you can do this with your crystal bowls. You can just talk it through, but I walk through my chakras. I give love. Yeah, right away my pineal just starts to wish. It's like, oh, we're here. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Welcome to my lighthouse. I'm Astralight. If this is your first time here, so happy to be back here. It's been quite a lot of energy flow for this beautiful March. Um, I know on the 21st, the Aries energy is flowing in, and my brother Tiger, he's in spirit. And boy, when I always feel his energy around March. He kind of like March, April, kind of like sells me into. He's like, "Are you ready? It's showtime. Are you ready? It's showtime." So he's always present. He's always present. He's always present. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this first deck card out. I did a couple shuffles, and then I'm Gonna separate the cards. And well, I just want to look at the bottom deck, but I'm not. Okay, what a beautiful messages do the angels and the gods and loved ones have for our beautiful root chakra, our grounding space where we get grounded and become. mm, I forgot to put my glasses on. Let me grab my glasses. But I will show you the cards. And then I'm going to definitely take a picture of all these cards. And I'm going to make sure that there is a single picture of each of these cards because I know how important it is. Wow. This card is very beautiful in so many ways. They always say, don't pick, the upside down card, don't, and I usually always turn it up, but it's the same word on both deception. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. So I'm going to read this one. Universal guardians are speaking to us. You are able to see beyond the mask and trickery of others. Oh, that's pretty deep. What? I was just talking about that with one of my lovely, I always say my light master spiritual healer, energy flow, beautiful beings. You were just speaking. I'm just going to read this one, the next one. Be careful for what you wish for. You may receive it. Oh no, 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 no. I won't read. Not that. Squash that one. Years ago, someone used to tell me that, and I told him I don't wish for anything that I don't want. I don't wish for anything that I don't want. I'm saying it out loud because I want it. So I think that was so. Yeah. So that's I like that. So let me get some intuitive, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful messages. Universal guardians. You're able to see beyond the mask and the tricky of others. Yes, that is a gift. And I want to say you can usually see beyond the mask and the trickery of others when you can look in their eyes. Yes, I took my glasses off on purpose. Yes, yes, and yes. You can usually see when you look in their eyes. I got to put my glasses back on so I can see the deepness of this card. Yes. And I love it. Trying to feel. Let me just go back to that. Okay? I'll just go back. Let's just move on. Sometimes I get so caught up into one card and I realize that some of the energy just kind of flows as I go through all of the cards. So that's, the root chakra. And okay, let's go to the sacral. The sacral is all about enthusiasm, gifts, birth, life. And I chose this one. All these cards, all the decks I chose are so intentional. So intentional. The sacral, I chose the soul. I chose the soul card because it is. I'm gonna go ahead and just shuffle one shuffle, and then I'll talk as I shuffle. I chose the soul card because I wanted some messages from the soul right away, straight ahead. If I'm going to talk to my sacral or the gifts, and I love this deck of cards, and I love this by Suzanne Sonia Croquette. Sonia Croquette. I love her. Wasn't hip to her years ago, and all of these cards are like back in the 1993, 94, 90, around that time. They're gifts that were given to me from a beautiful, beautiful angel named Francis. So I came with 7 decks of cards to Mexico back in December 20, Puerto Rate, back in December 6th. Yeah, that's where I landed. Originally, Northwest, needed to leave the rain, the snow. Beautiful in the Northwest, beautiful place to be, but I needed more more jungle and more hot, more heat. And the beautiful people in Mexico keep me coming here. Yes, so okay, so let me go right. I went ahead and shuffle this, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my one. Well, I usually separate them into 3 decks, and then I'll 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose four for foundation. I love this deck because she doesn't play. She does not play. She gets right to it. She keeps it simple. Number 2, the oh my God, began to explore. Yes, yes. I don't know if I showed the other card very well. Let me just take a minute. Let me just take this one. I don't know if I did. So this was the root chakra. And these numbers mean something, so I'll definitely explain it in the extension. But yeah, I think that's so beautiful. Okay, I think I'll show each one a little bit as I go back and do my intuitive moment. So this one just is blowing me away right now. Blowing me away. Begin to explore. I cannot wait to read. Sometimes I'm just look at that loveliness. Look at that loveliness. Begin to explore. Number 2, yin and yang, duality. Look at that. Is that fish a flying? Is that a fish a flying? I see a fish with wings. That is so amazing. And she's just like, oh my gosh, she's in such a. I remember years ago, fish do fly. That just came. Fish do fly. There are some flying fish that jump out of the water and fly. Yes, that's true. Hmm. Begin to explore. Yes. You know, we're given birth on this earth to find our purpose, to live on purpose for a purpose. That I believe is true. We have come here for so many beautiful reasons. We have so many beautiful gifts to share within our own selves. And that's why I truly believe that when you really become who you're supposed to be and tap into you, the world opens up wide. Yeah, the world opens up wide, and I can say right now at this time in life, the world has opened up so wide for me. I've actually wanted that. I wished for that. I wish for that. So yeah, that's so beautiful. So that's the sacral. So let's go to the solar plex. So like I said, I always skip the heart. So I chose an animal. I chose an animal for the sacral. Oh, excuse me, for the solar plex. I chose an animal because I believe that first of all, I love all animals, and animals give us messages when you are walking down the street, and you know the dogs, the birds that fly into your moment and your day, the crows, the pigeons, you know, as you're on the ferry, and the dolphin that just happens, and the whale that just happens to come. Those are all beautiful messages. Since I've been here, and I'm laughing because it really cracks me up. I have to tell the story. Since I've been here in Mexico, in this beautiful casa, there's all kinds of jungle animals that visit me, and one of them happens to be a iguana, and he's a lizard, and he's not very big. He's probably about this long. His tail is about this long, it feels like, but his body is this long, and his nails are about as long as my feet. And he comes to visit me, and I so think that's so cool. So on the community page, I'm going to share pictures of him. I am going to share pictures of him, and then I'm also going to have a loving spiritual friend of mine do a whole collage of animals that have come to my lovely spirit on my journey. All the dogs, all the iguanas, all the beetles. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and do my. So, the solar plex is our inner wisdom, our inner voice, our compass. Like I said, mine beats like a drum when I'm happy. It's very powerful. 3, 4. Okay, so what messages, lovely messages, do the animal spirits have for us? Dog. I just get excited. I get excited. Be disciplined in your home and the community life. Be disciplined in your home and in community life. That is so beautiful. Be disciplined. I know you were just saying dogs. Yes, yes, yes. I have such a beautiful energy flow for dogs. My daughter has a beautiful dog named Graham, and I love him, love him, love him. I remember when he was just a tiny little baby, so I'm like grandma to his little Graham, and I love it. And the beautiful part is, I'm always willing to babysit. And I was telling her I can't wait until he can come to Mexico because I need a doggy here in Mexico when I come back to live. When I come back to live, I need a doggy to come. But the place I'm at is so beautiful. There is a lovely, um, I'm shuffling that back in. Okay, let me just move on. There's a lovely doggy shelter place, and I hear the dogs barking like I think 7:45 in the morning they feed them, and there's 20 of them. And then in the evening time between 6 and 8, there's like sounds like there's 100. But I think I look down below the deck. I think there's about 20 or 30 or 40 dogs. So it's just such a beautiful thing. So beautiful to see. Okay, that's just pure compassion and love for animals. So thank you. Be disciplined in your home and community life. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of that. Yeah, that seems to be really big. Yeah, yeah, really big. No, I just began talking on my social medias platforms about the Awakened Soul Village, and I think it's really important that I really wanted to get away from that word tribe. I really wanted to like talk more about the village. I don't like to use that word at all. Yeah, I like to say the village because I think we all come with gifts. And I love the idea of us sharing our gifts. And a lot of our gifts are, becoming, and a lot of our gifts are, and it's lovely to have that support in the awakened village. Those who are here doing as they do and those who are awakening as they do. And we just learn from each other. It's just such a beautifulness. So, yes. So that lovely message, the dog. Be loyal to yourself first before you're loyal to others. Be loyal to yourself first before you're loyal to others. That's a really important message. I was 7 years as a nanny, and July, I like to say they decided to release me, but I should have released me probably after 5 years. Those boys are amazing. And then when the second one came, so I felt as if, but they say everything happens when it's supposed to happen. I say that. So as far as loyalty, dedication, loyalty to others, do that for yourself first. And, you know, if you really want to be loyal to someone, go get a pet. Go get a dog. Go get an animal. Go get something that you can nurture. Um, yeah, yeah, I'll just say that. So that's so beautiful. So that's number 3. So let's move on to our throat chakra. And I chose Elaine Fairchild. I have a lot of Elaine Fairchilds. Um, I have a lot, a lot of cards. I have her book. She did a beautiful book about 1111 and we're crystals because I really, I'm always talking about we are the universe. So whenever I receive a book, it's just the timing, just magnificent. Timing is beautiful. Timing is just right on time. And I learned that years ago. Books come to me that I'm supposed to be in tune to, books and songs and all of that. So, I will say one song that keeps coming into me, and I don't mean this in a na way, but my brother, he gives me show tunes, and all week long, and ever since March popped in, he was been saying something, and I know I want to give this as a message to your spirit, because we're all co-creating and co-collaborating, and we're all connected. And I know when I speak to all my loving friends and my spiritual friends and all of them, we're all speaking the same language. And I go onto Clubhouse at times just so I can, hear other people's opinions and other people's flow and other people's voices. And it's just kind of beautifulness. Everyone seems to be, I say seems to be, everyone is speaking the same language. And just hang with the people that are speaking the language that you want to. That's why people get dogs and pets sometimes, so they have some animal they can talk to instead of humans. I know that for a fact. Yeah. So chose sacred. I chose the throat chakra, the sacred rebel, Elaine Fairchild. I love the artists. I love all of the artists and all of my cards. I'm gonna always talk. I'm going to do special videos just about the artists and the authors because I think it's just amazing how all of the energy flow. I mean, these cards came to me for a reason. I always consider myself a silent rebel. I kind of don't say a lot. I didn't say a lot because I knew if I said a lot, people don't want to always hear what you have to say because it might be the truth. So I kind of would like keep things to myself. But I'm kind of learning that people need to hear my truth, and it's not so much me telling them about their truth. I need to focus on my truth and speak my truth. So that's why I chose the sacred rebels, because that is what we are. We are sacred rebels at this moment in time. We're warriors. That's that Aries energy flow. Aries are warriors. Um, I do know that around the 23rd, the 25th of March, Taurus is coming in, and he's like that. Taurus energy is like, go get it. Go get it. It's yours. Go get it. If you want it, go get it, which is lovely, which I love. I love that energy. It's so inspiring. And the Aries energy, I had two brothers that were Aries, Tiger, and Lanny. Lanny. I like the, yeah, two brothers. Actually, I had four altogether. Three altogether. Oh, I once went with the fourth. I had three brothers. Um, called Lanny, Boo, and Tiger. So beautiful. So let's see what this lovely ancestors and guides have for us with the sacred rebel. Let's see. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Mmm, feeling it. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. I tell you, always right on time. Okay. Listening for truth. I just put my glasses on so I can see a deeper moment here. You see that? Listening for truth. I'm just going to get a good, oh, yes. This is so Mexico. We have these big shells in the Northwest, but I've seen them in Mexico a lot. Um, but yes, yes, yes. And look at this beautiful spiral. This is art. And looks like eggs right here. This look like eggs, like a nest. Looks like a nest. And isn't that beautiful? Look at that artwork. This is what I was just speaking upon. Just you know, 9, 6. This is a 36, and it's like this is. Oh, okay. Mechanics. There's things are moving. Things are. It's like I see these wheels are turning. It's like my mind. That is so my mind. I wake up at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I have to slow down my mind by listening to messages or a video or music. Um, as soon as I wake up, I'm just at it. So I have to make time to stop and just slow down and be more gentle with myself. Take a nap. Take a nap for a moment. You know, I'm big on taking naps. That's why I like to come to countries that are laid back and relaxed and chilled a little bit more pace. Um, Not so much the big city. I can walk out of here 20 minutes away from here, and that's where the boardwalk is, and it's busy. And I come here in this lovely space, and I'm so blessed and honored to be here, and I'm just amazing to be here at this time. Um, yes. So listening to for truth. Let me show you the card. I don't even think I did. Yeah, I did. That's some power. Okay. So before I speak, I listen to myself. I don't just speak out loud like willy nilly. I'm only willy nilly. I'm only saying it because you want to. I don't say it because you want to hear what something. I say it because my heart is speaking through me to me to say it out loud. My mind and my heart have to be on the same page at all times. And then they just kind of like say, hey, say what you need, say what you want, say how you feel, say what you believe is your truth. Yes, listening for truth that comes from within. You listen for truth. I'm not saying I don't take the opinions of others, because there's some magical beings out there that I've been really in tune with that I'm like, wow, you're just blowing me away. You're just blowing me away. I like to be blown away. Wow. So this is so beautiful. So this is number 5. This is your heart. This is your throat. So let's move to the voyage. And I like to say I chose the voyage because it's all about the pineal. And that is where I get a lot of my messages. I get a lot of my messages in my pineal. Yes, I do. It swirls, it dances. It lets me know when I am not happy about something. It lets me know when I'm sad about something in a sense. It's kind of like a navigator and it sees everything. So it's kind of like my other brain function there. It's my other brain function. I say my heart's my first brain and my mind is just my computer. It just gets information. It just obtains information. So here, okay, it's like a library. A library of wisdom. My wisdom comes from within. Knowledge that I learned in a book comes from in my mind. Mm, okay, I'm just gonna just go ahead and dive. Voyager, I received this beautiful cards, and I always have to say they came in this lovely, this lovely bag. Love this bag. I love it. It's so beautiful. I love the color, and this made me think. Also, use that because of the Voyager. I'm gonna grab a book over here. He James Wanless. I met him in the New Year 2022, and I'll show you his picture. It was so wonderful. It was wonderful to meet a person that actually does the cards. And that to me is just, I'm honored to have that opportunity. And I can chat with him, and I'm on his Facebook page, and I'm like, wow, the visibility that I thought a lot of tarot card readers were very private. Um, and I'm learning that that's not the case. I've been following tarot cards for probably about 10 years. I've been wanting to do them for about 100 years. And so I finally got brave in June 2022. So that's a time for me to do it. I had 7 deck of cards gifted to me. So why would I not? I mean, the spirit was speaking to me loud and clear. That's why that's why I want, yeah, Voyager, I love the name that I decided we're all on this voyage, and I like to say, we have stepped upon this beautiful yacht, and we're just chilling on the deck. We're just chilling up on top of the deck of this beautiful yacht, discovering ourselves and becoming. And now we're going to take a beautiful voyage and a beautiful adventure. I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been at this moment in life for a while, so it's so lovely to see the last 10 years I've been wanting to do all that is coming. It's full circle. 10 years ago, I wanted to come to Mexico. I had property here, and me and my daughter would come here. And I just had to let it go and walk away. And I said, it'll come back in tenfold. And voila, it is so coming back in such a magical way. Such a beautiful, magical way. So, what is a Voyager? Guides and ancestors have messages for us in our mind's eye. And yes, 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 we are. We are spirit seekers, we are seers, we are knowers. We do have the ability to tap into our knowing and tap into ourselves and really, really, really mm, become who we're supposed to be. I always say, I came here with a purpose for a purpose, and I'm not going to be willy-nillying it around. I like that word. That word is cracking me up. So that's my third eye and seer, and I'm going to just this statue right here. I was taking care of Frances, and she had a statue similar to this. And this is Tara. And Tara comes to me, Kuan Yin. Is Tara, Kuan Yin. That comes to me all the time. And this is Kuan Yin, compassion, love. Be compassionate for yourself. Get the knowledge. Obtain the wisdom. Share your pearls of wisdom, and still learn all that there is for you to learn. There's so much magic to learn. We have just there's like I can just talk for hours about all the magic that is within us, and that's why I opened up my Patreon channel. Look below, tap in. I open up my Patreon channel. I'm opening up my 4-week Awakening to Your Magic. I'm opening all those channels open because I know that it's time. I can feel it. It's so beautiful. So let's pop to number crown. Yes. Yeah. The crown. Yes, our beautiful crown is the white light. The God with the white light is the energy flow. We are energy. That's all we are is energy. And we've just chosen to come here at this time for a reason. And while we are here, we should utilize all of our gifts. And let's just say the white light, our crown, and all that beautiful white light comes through us, all of our chakras, and it intertwines. And then we have divine knowledge and wisdom within us. So important you tap in. And you are here because you're tapping in. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I chose not on purpose. Elaine Fairchild. When I saw this, I was like, what just happened? Is that the white light oracle? Yes, it is. Is that going to be for the crown? Oh, yes, it will be. And some of the words in there, the name, she put frequencies inside of her tarot cards. So I just definitely have to meet her one day. One day. And she's in Australia. And I was almost heading there. But when I came to Mexico, Spirit, my higher self said, this is your home. This is where you need to be. So I'll go back into the States in April. I'll return. I love it in the Northwest around springtime. Love it. It's so beautiful. All the trees are blossoming, the cherry blossoms, the weather's warmer. It's like 60. It's like 54, which is great, like San Diego weather. It's just beautiful. So what I would like to do is just go ahead and get to this beautiful moment. Oh, Waka. Waka, I think Waka needs a friend. I'm Waka's friend. I go see Waka every day. Mm, mm. Okay, let's do this. Some of the names are hard to pronounce, so I'm like, well, I will try. 1, 2, 3, 4. What beautiful messages for the higher crown do we have? Mm. go ahead and put this down because I have a feeling it's going to be exciting. Yes, of course. Ah, yes, such a chord. Okay. Sacrament of extreme eucussion. Eucussion. And it's like he's going like this. And, oh, I'm sorry, I got my crown thing going. Going like this. Yes, all about that. Unity. That is so beautiful. I just love it. That word. Okay, so I'm going to move this back a little bit so you can kind of see what that is. That is such a beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen that word before. UNCTION. I cannot wait to look that up. She's such a, every time I get her cards, every time I pull a card of hers, I just such a learning, and she has a beautiful message that I cannot wait. All of these cards will have a beautiful message. And this just alone, the message that I'm getting, is we are divine beings. Yeah, we are divine beings, and we really need to tap into that. We really have to, we really, there's so much research out there that are, and you know what it is? Science and spirituality are coming together. So I am tapping in big time. I'm gonna go to in June to Sedona. I and 7 other light masters. We are going to go to Sedona and we are going to have a beautiful, loving time there. Cryon, Lee Carroll, and Monica, and Marilyn Harper, and Joy, and they all are the lovely conference that I was in June that just propelled me and sailed me onto this moment. And it was so beautiful. And they're going to be June 1st in Sedona. And oh my gosh, check it out. Go to the Cryon events, Kyon. Oh my gosh, I will be putting some information in, in my social media, like my Facebook and my Instagram. And there is another amazing person I want you to meet, and that is Dr. Clint Rogers, because I met him also, and it's all about ancient healing medicine, things that we should be doing for our bodies. Mung bean soup. Yes, I said it. Mung bean soup. I cannot wait to share. Hop in to my Facebook. I'm going to be doing a whole moment because he has the book sponsors. Um, let's just say he traveled 150 countries with a gentleman named Dr. Norman, and his guru lived to be 100, and his person that taught him lived to be 115. So they always say it's who you hang with. It's who you hang with. So I'm hanging with the right people right now. Hanging with people that know medicine and information for us. So I like to be 120. I think I'm walking toward 120. I don't know. 120 feels right. So we are divine beings and we have the ability to live into 115. I didn't know that. I took care of a beautiful lady, Amelia, and her spirit is all about the Amelia. I took care of her. She was 105. I was with her for, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks, but it was just the most it was the most beautiful moment I can I will never forget. To be there with someone that was 105, that all I had to do was be watch TV with her. She took care of herself. By the time it was time for her to go into the bedtime, we would talk, and I just had to do one thing for her, and that was it. One thing, and she did everything else. And I want to tell the story. One day I said to her, "What is the words of wisdom that you want to that I can like get from you?" And she said, "Do yoga." She said, "Do yoga," and I carry that with me. Yeah, I love it. Do yoga. I love yoga. Um, So yeah, so let's go right to the heart. Let's weave all of that beautiful, 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 hmm, beautiful energy right to the heart. And then at the very end, I'm going to go through all the cards one more time. So I chose another Elaine Fairchild moment because Kanyan. This is my beginning. This is the first ones I bought. Kuan Yan. Because when I was in Vegas, I took a little trip about 10 years ago where my awakening, it's like my awakening happened in Vegas. And the heat, 114 degrees, running and jogging. My pineal opened up wide, and I just saw more of who I am. I was sitting in my heart every day. I was breathing. I was being still. There is not a lot of water in Vegas. So I had to get to the rocks. I got to the red rocks, and that was my sanctuary when I got to the red rocks, and just so amazing. So I'm on my way back to Vegas. I'll be going back there at some time because I love that hot heat. Got some magic happening in Vegas. So okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's get some Kanyan. I sit in my heart daily, and I suggest you do that too because that is where you'll find peace, find your happy, find your joy, make decisions from your heart. Ah, yes, the threshold. Yes, yes, and yes. This is our threshold. We are, I like it when she's like, yes, yes, and yes, threshold. That is so amazing. Look at that. Look how beautiful the cards are. Look at I just love it. I love it. I cannot wait to read the threshold. Yes, we are at a threshold. We are. We are at our own personal threshold. And let me see what this number is down here. 12. So that's a 3. Mind, body, and spirit. Okay. Well, I cannot wait. Let me turn my glasses back on so I can get like my magnifying glasses here. The threshold. We're at a threshold at this moment, at this time. Each of us individually. And then as a collective. Wow. Do you feel the joy in that? Do you feel the love in that? I do. Okay, so let's walk through these cards. Let's walk through these oracle cards. Deception, the root. Be grounded in your decisions for yourself. Watch out for others that are trying to get you to change your mind and you had already made a decision. So stick with what your heart tells you to do. No trickery. And a lot of the masks are coming off and people are unable to hide behind the mask. So that I want to say. Um, so begin to explore. Let me take off my glasses because I can read them. I think I can read enough. Begin to explore. Yeah, I took a spiritual journey. I had said I call it my great escape, and I really want to say what I mean by that. I was becoming someone that I had never seen before. I knew it was there because I had been cultivating so much of all that was I wanted to see, that I wanted to see. So when I decided to speak my truth and be loyal to myself, I began to take an exploration. I began to explore. And that is my God given gift. That is my gift to myself, right there. My gift to myself, my sacral. So the dog, be loyal to yourself first. And if you decide to, get a dog, get a pet, they're not always as they'll be loyal to you, and they really will. Sometimes humans, we have a hard time being loyal to ourselves, and we can be a little fickle. We just don't know what we want to do moment to moment, sometimes. So if you know what you want, be loyal to yourself. Yeah. If you know what you want, be loyal to yourself. So that is the solar plex. And so let's go to the throat and let's do their beautiful. And I'm so used to doing these in a spiral. So I'm going to end up pushing back my computer and do an intuitive reading and do a little spiral because afterward I want to take a picture of the spiral and then put that on my community page or put that within the video. So it's just important, I love to do the spiral because at the very end I bring in all of the elements, earth, wind, fire, and water. And that's us, and those do I'm just creating my ceremonies within my tarot cards, and that is us. We need to create ceremonies for ourselves. Create a ceremony for yourself. Listen for truth and create a ceremony for yourself. Create your own rituals. Do you? Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Do you? A lot of times, I remember a lot of times people would want me to do things that they wanted me to do, and I realized that that was because that's what they wanted. I would go and do it, and I realized, wait a minute, that's not what I really wanted. I really wanted to take a nap. I really wanted to do nothing. So let's go to the third eye, which is I always love it because it's for me. I think of the amethyst. I think of confidence, and I think of that beautifulness and Tara, compassion. And I'm gonna put my glasses on only because I really, really want to see these pictures. And I did I share? Hmm, I don't know if I shared. So yeah, I'm not sure if I shared, but if I didn't, this is the beautiful. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely going to be taking pictures of each one of these cards. Definitely going to be speaking intuitively about them, each one by themselves. I think I'll do a TikTok moment. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll put these in a TikTok moment. Yes, yes, and yes. I'll do that tomorrow because once I finish all this loveliness, I'm going to go right into all of the other four videos that I didn't do last week because I was so busy creating my 4 week moment, awakening to your magic. I was just so in tune to that. I just could not balance both. I just couldn't do it. I just had to be gentle with my editor and my lovely web designer. I had to be gentle with all three of us. You see this diamonds, this jewel. We are diamonds, and there's a song that I keep playing over and over and over again. We are diamonds. Oh wow. Mm, it'll come to me. Yeah, we are diamonds. We are, and I love this. I love this. There's a little tiny little. It looks like one of those. Oh, what do you call that? A air balloon. Something I've never done is an air balloon. Something I would do that going over the Serengeti in Africa. Yes, 2023, Serengeti in Africa. Mm. This is so amazing because of oh, there's a tiny little bunny rabbit on her. That's so cute. Hop hop little bunny. Isn't this like the year of the bunny rabbit? Isn't this the year of the rabbit in Chinese astrology? Isn't it the year of the rabbit? Yes. And the galaxy, I'm seeing in a lot of the galaxy. We are the galaxy. We are the earth. We are the stars. We are all of that beautifulness. And the birds that flock together, co-creating. Yes. I did not know why all of those. I was always curious why those birds, and we see a lot of that in why all the birds kind of come. There's a certain, and they kind of come into a V. And I always thought it was because the leader was in front, was the leader of the pack. I'm all in my face. The leader of the pack. And what I realized that it's the whole pack of birds that keep the flow going. It's not just that one person. It's the whole pack of birds flying that keeps the flow momentum. And that comes to me another word, momentum. Keep your momentum. Keep your momentum. Keep your momentum. And but enjoy each view. Oh, there's even a pelican. We have those in Mexico. Yes. Is that a stark? It might be a stark. A stork. Stork. S-T. Yeah, stork. Brings the babies. Yes. Pelican. Yeah, same. Yes, yes, yes. Shooting stars. Yes, we are shooting stars, and I've been saying a lot, shine, 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 shine. There's a shine. I've been taking a lot of pictures of the sunset, and I'll share some of those. I'm going to do a bunch of moments of those. I have moon pictures and sunset pictures and all of that. And that was what keeps me moving and grooving. When I see all of this beautifulness in the earth and that is all created for me, for us, it's golden times right now. I know that you sit into yourself, with yourself, for yourself in order to go out there in the world to deal with the world. That's what I would say. You know, find that peace, find that inner wisdom, find that inner peace, inner knowing, tap into it. Let's move toward the wow, that we're moving right along. That was the pineal. That's all about that. Yeah, so let's go to the crown and this beautiful card again, the threshold. I just love this. Yes, we are all on a threshold, and the spirits are speaking to me and saying, go, 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 do your magic. Now do your magic and show your shit. Do your shit. Go and show up. Shine, shine, shine. Be the magical being that you know you are. That is the message that I want to give the collective. We have no time to waste. Yeah, there'll be times and moments that'll be freaking challenging. Yes, but we come here for all of that. We come here for all of the yin and the yang. We asked for all of this. This we designed this. So knowing that, what do you walk with it a little more gentle? Yeah, be a little bit more gentle in your spirit. Be a little bit more gentle with yourself. Yes, yes, and yes. And we have so much help. We're not alone. We have so much support. We're never alone. Every minute of the day, my ancestors, my loved ones are always with me. They walk with me, they talk with me all day long. Sometimes I have to be like, okay, let me just have a moment. let me let me just have a moment, and I will just go and sit at the river, go to the ocean, and they're still there, but I am intentionally taking time for me to be with me, to hear me, so that I can speak my truth and be present in all that is and present that all that is now. So beautiful. So, saying all that, I realized that I did, and I do this at times. Hmm. Oh, okay. No, I didn't. I thought I did a card too soon. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Woohoo! That's something about the energy. I'm gonna talk more. There's some notes I made. Then I'm definitely because I start feeling this lovely energy way before I come here. I felt it like I was saying at the new moon. I mean the full moon. So now we're at the new moon, and I feel it in my body, and it's taken me a moment to come. But now that I'm here, I'm overly excited because I have so much newness and beginnings for all of us. I can feel it. A lot of things are ending so that new things can begin. A lot of doors are closing. And I heard someone say this today when I was on Clubhouse. And I always used to say this. And I remember hearing that. When one door closes, another door opens. I think my grandpa used to say that. His spirit keeps coming in. Who's Capricorn? When one door closes, another door opens. And then I like to say, I open doors and then I close doors that I no longer want to. I open them and then I close them. Look at, there's a door right there. Open and close. So yeah, take that. And I choose to sit in my heart daily. This is how I wake up in the morning. This is me. Um, um, this is me. This is how I wake up in the morning. Oh yes. What a beautiful, lovely day. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. Good morning. Oh wow. I hope that for you. Find beauty in everything that you do. find joy, find happy, discover all of that. I am just always honored that anyone that would spend an hour and 4 minutes with me during this beautiful time. I know that people like skip through sometimes. I was told. I so understand. I'm gonna do some really shorts on each one of these. I'm gonna do that, and that gives me a chance to get more into the intuitive reading and keep that flow. The flow just goes on and on and on. It doesn't stop. It just tomorrow something doing this Oracle Tarot card Sacred Chakra Spiral moment tomorrow, whenever you find this, whenever it comes to your spirit, whenever you locate me on YouTube, this beautiful energy flow, if it resonates with you, if it touches your heart, walk with it. Walk with it in your spirit and walk with it and work with it. Okay? Walk with it and work with it. Once again, I want to say if you want to know anything else about me, there's the description down below. All my social medias. Thank you for coming. I'm so honored. And it's been fun. I have to say, this like sacred chakra moment has been fun. And I was just getting ready to close out without doing my four. Oh, holy moly. Girl, please. I heard myself. I heard myself. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shoot. I'm going to take a moment. And you can just be present with me while I do this. I always have all my notes, and now I'm going to read my notes because I think they're very, very important. They're notes from that I wrote yesterday as the energy flow, and probably 2 weeks ago, if I'm really correct. So I'm going to go ahead and put this loveliness inside of a spiral. This is when I have fun playing with the cards. It's like my way of playing with them. So that's why I call it the Sacred Chakra Spiral, because when this came to me, I actually did it in a spiral, and it felt real. It felt important. So this is the first one, the second, solar plex root, solar plex root. Um, let me bring it down. Let me bring it down and over. Okay, kind of getting the angle of videos. Sometimes angles are so interesting. Camera angles are funny to me. I'm like, okay, do I get this right? I think you can see it. If you can't, like I said, I'm definitely going to redo this with one video per, and then I'm going to take a picture once I'm all said and done. But I wanted to make sure. So now we are on the throat chakra number 4. Yes, and there goes waka, 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 waka. 4. Okay, we have the lovely. That was 5. That wasn't 4. That was 5. 4 is here. I was like, where's 5? Where's 4? So that's 5. Okay, then we have our lovely star. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. I thought this was a seer. It's not seer. That's why I need my glasses. It's star. We are stars. We are stars. Holy moly. Forgive me. Correction. On camera. Right away. We're stars. I was just speaking upon a book, and I've been reading upon a book, 111, Elaine Fairchild, and I'll show you the book, and I will be speaking upon it and talking about it in my Facebook after I talk about the ancient moment, one thing at a time. So that's so beautiful. We are stars. Yes. And in her book, she talks about the different stars that are so amazing, that stars I haven't even known about. And she's found crystals that that go along with the stars, and the names and the crystals, and the book is just totally beautiful. And so I cannot wait to share that with you. So we are stars. Yay! Yes, we are. I love that. That is so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to bring this down a little bit. So that was number, hmm, through the white light, synchroment of extreme uncushion. Wow, that is just such an amazing word. Okay, I hope you can see this okay. I can kind of see. I can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm going to bring in the magic. Okay, so what I would say for fire, I have this lovely candle that I've gotten from Mexico. And I'm going to put that right here as a fire, bringing in the fire. Fire, earth. I'm going to bring this beautiful gift in. This I received when I was 50. I like to say my date because I was 50. It was a magical day. I had a big 50th birthday party. All my loving, amazing friends. Jamie gave me this. Jamie, amazing. Thank you, Jamie. I treasure it, and I brought that on my treasure. It is just, I just amazing. But she said if anyone should have it, I should have it, and I love her for giving me this beautiful gift. I've come with so many beautiful gifts, and I've received so many beautiful gifts that I'm going to take a little picture of all the gifts that I've received on my travels here, and they've just been magical gifts. And I'm going to say fire, earth, wind, and yay! I'm going to get a chance to share with you. Waka lays feathers sometimes. Sometimes he just decides to lay feathers. And I have a beautiful feather that I'm going to share this in my earth because wind, earth, wind, fire. And for water, I'm going to bring in the turtle because the turtles, they love the water. My mommy hatches, the turtle babies go out in the water and they just go like, I got this. And mommy, I love the turtle. I have to have a big thing about the turtle energy flow. And I cannot wait to share that with you. I'm going to be going to meet the turtles while I'm in Mexico next week. And I'm so excited. So, saying that goodness, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I'm so honored that you came. My heart to your heart. Namaste and have a lovely, beautiful moment in every day of your life.